We are under the lights this evening as we bring you another edition of baseball here on the show. Tonight, the second of three between the Springfield Cardinals and the San Antonio Missions. Live baseball coming up next. Jacob Nix, the Californian right-hander, will take the mound for the second of this three-game series. Into the box now for Springfield, the left fielder, Gerald Ryder, as he will open the lights. First pitch on its way. And we are underway as a curveball will come in the zone for strike one. 7:05, fans still taking their seats on this Thursday night. Don't forget, tomorrow night we wrap up this three-game series against the Springfield Cardinals and the San Antonio Missions. And that's going to be danger, and danger it is as we are up here in the top half of the first inning. And that will be a no-out triple. Now Springfield looking for another base hit that'll bring in the first run of the ball game. Shout-outs to get to tonight as we play the second of this three-game series. Springfield, Missouri watching here. Good evening, guys. Welcome. Also got a lot of fans here for the San Antonio Missions. And that's going to be popped up right in the right. And now be caught out in right field, and that'll be the first out. Time to look at the starting lineups for the visitors here tonight. Leading off, the center fielder, Harvey Ware. Base runner at third, one away here in this game. Four-seam fastball for strike one. Now to say, last night, San Antonio winning a 2-0 shutout victory against the Springfield Cardinals. And gotta say, hope they can win another one here tonight. So Springfield and San Antonio through their first three-game set at Springfield. Missions got swept real bad. And that's going to hit Ware right in the back. And what a dangerous decision that was. I guess it wasn't intentional. I guess the ball just slipped out of his hand and nicked the batter. First and third with one away here in the inning, and a double play could get him out of the danger zone in a heartbeat. Four-seam fastball for strike one to the second baseman, Johnny Flores. Oh, and 1 delivery. And that two-seamer is right outside the zone, and that will even up at 1-1. Beautiful Thursday night here in the AA Texas League. The second of this three-game series. And there goes another one. And oh my gracious, what is going on here? That's two batters he nicked so far. And now the bases will be loaded with still just one away here in the inning. So golly, it looks like somebody needs to go out to the mound and talk to this guy and try to get him settled down. And that's going to be hit high, and that will go out of play for strike one. Claudio Cedeno, the third baseman for Springfield, up to the plate now. Trying to see if he can knock in a grand slammer. And they will be given the lead. Four-seam fastball. Now the count holds 0-2. So Nick's in danger here. And got to say his fault would be base runner at third and second coming across to score, or a grand slam that could clear the bases early. The bases loaded jam. And the first pitch, and that's going to be popped up. And they will take a early 1-0 lead here in this one. So Springfield will still have the bases loaded. And got to say, the pitcher and the catcher trying to get that one. And that didn't go as planned. Oh my gracious, that is just a circus act out there. Do 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 do. And 0-1 to count now. Still the bases loaded and 2 away. And the catcher up to the plate, Antoine Aguilera for Springfield. Oh, and 1. Here it is. And the changeup will even up at 1-1. Do apologize for that right thing on the side of your screen there. Please ignore that. And a four-seamer. Now in the count 1-2 now. One and two, here it is. And he will foul that one off and still in the count 1-2. If you want shout-outs, make sure we head down to the bottom half of the first inning. And that will be strike 3 called, and could have been a lot worse. The inning is over. A run on 2 hits, no errors. We head to the bottom half of the first. The Springfield Cardinals out in front, 1-0. Taking the mound for the visiting Springfield Cardinals, Brad Beckham. He will do the away pitching to start the bottom half of the home first inning. Into the box now, the center fielder, Billy Richter. Coming up to start the home half of the first inning. First pitch on its way. And he will foul that one off, and we are underway of the bottom half of this inning. And now the count will be 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And that one's going to be popped up. Center fielder chasing after it. 1 away. Time to look at the starting lineups for the home team here this evening. And here it is. In now, Ronnie Finch, a shortstop, up to the plate now. 1 away in the inning with nobody on. Springfield a early 1-0 lead here. And that two-seamer will miss outside the zone for a ball, 1-0. Beautiful Thursday night here in San Antonio. And if you're just tuning in, we'd like to welcome you to the broadcast. Fans of both sides from the Springfield Cardinals and the San Antonio Missions giving shout-outs. Shout-outs, we got fans waving from section 112. Seats 13 and 14. Gotta say good evening, guys. If you're on the chat for YouTube Live, make sure you say hello, and we'll give you shout-outs as we go through this game. And shout-outs will end after the 8th inning is finished. So make sure you get your shout-outs. 2-1, here it is. And that's going to be popped up. Chasing after it, the right fielder. 2 away. So 2 flyouts and 2 quick outs here for the bottom half of the first inning. And now bring up the San Antonio first baseman Felipe Rodriguez up to the plate. And gotta say, this inning is progressing quickly here. 4-seam fastball outside the zone. Now the count 1-0. Springfield wearing their grays. Red for the lettering. And yellow for the bat, which looks really cool on their jerseys. Springfield, the AA affiliate of the St. Louis Cardinals. San Antonio Missions representing the San Diego Padres organizations. And that one will be up top, and now the count holds at 3-0. Three-0 delivery. And that will be inside for a 4-seamer. Now the count 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, and so Rodriguez will head straight to first with a 2-out base walk.
Right fielder, Edgar Armand.
And now bring up the right fielder, Edgar Aramis, up to the plate now. 2 away in the inning with a runner at first. 1-0 our score, Springfield leading this game by only 1. Hit to second. And they will throw him out at first, and that's the inning. No runs on the walk, no errors. And we head to the top of inning number 2, and Springfield leading this 1-0. Stepping in for Springfield, the first baseman Michael Joyle. Up to the plate now to start the top half of inning number 2. First pitch on its way. And we are underway as a 4-seam fastball, 93 miles an hour for strike 1. And that's going to be hit close to the hot corner, and that ball will go foul. Now he's in an 0-2 hole. 0-2, here it is. And he will strike him out, and Joyle goes down on strikes. Time to look at the defensive lineups for your San Antonio Missions. Into the box now, the pitcher, Brad Beckham. 1 away in the inning, nobody on. And do gotta say this right here, you call this the battle of the pitchers, if I do say so myself. A pause, 0-1. And a 4-seam fastball will even up at 1-1. Here it is. And that curveball will miss outside the zone for the ball. Now the count 2-1. Two and 1 delivery. And that will miss outside. And now the count 3-1. Gerald Ryder awaits on the on-deck circle. 1 away in the inning with nobody on. Three and 1, here it is. And that's going to be popped up right in the center field. Center fielder has it, and that's the second out. So Beckham will lose that one. And that'll bring up Gerald Ryder, who left off on this ball game. He was the beginner to get this game underway here tonight. Four-seam fastball. Now the count holds 1-0. 1-0 delivery. Here it is. And that's going to be hit fouled right in the left. And that will be 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. And the two-seam fastball will miss outside. And that will be a count 2 balls, 1 strike. Two and 1. Here it is. And that will be fouled off close to the hot corner. And that'll be evened up at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. And that's going to be popped up near the home bullpen. And that's the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors. On out to the bottom half of the second. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. In now, Roger Serrano, the third baseman for San Antonio tonight, to start the home half of inning number 2 in this one. And that one will go foul. And we are underway of inning number 2. Tying run now up to the plate now. And that's going to be popped up. Chasing after it, the right fielder. And he can't get to it. And that's the count 0-2. 0-2, here it is. And the two-seam fastball misses outside for the ball. Now the count loaded 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's going to be hit, but that will go out of play. And still fighting for his spot. Now the count 1-2. And that's strike 3 called, and 1 away here. Time to look at the defensive lineups for your Springfield Cardinals. In now, Howard Ferguson, the left fielder, up to the plate now. 1 away after the flyout. And still hoping a base hit can come over here and see if they could get this game tied up early. Now yesterday, the Mission scored in the bottom half of the first inning and bottom half of the 7th with 2 singles. 1-1 to count now. And the Mission's winning last night in a final shutout against Springfield in a final of 2-0. So really good game last night. Hope y'all watched it, because there are some fans that love to watch baseball games here on the live feed. So if you're new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe and get notifications when we are live here tonight. Kenny McClendon, the second baseman, arrives 2 away in the inning, and this could be another 1-2-3 inning here. Live for Missions Baseball as we play this 2015 remaining half of the season. 0-1, here it is. And that will be fouled off, and now he's in an 0-2 hole. And 2, here it is. And that changeup will miss, and that'll be a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2, here it is. And strike 3 called on that four-seamer, and that's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors as we go through the bottom half of the second. We head to the top of the third. Springfield out in front, 1-0. Stepping in for Springfield, the shortstop Edmundo Sosa. Start the top half of the third inning. Gotta say, San Antonio been scoreless through the first 3 innings of play here. 1-0 delivery. And that's gonna be popped up. And that ball will go out of play for strike 1, and they'll even up at 1-1. 1-1 delivery. And that curveball, 2-1. 2-1, here it is. And that four-seam fastball will miss outside, and that will be a count 3-1. Harvey Ware will await on deck for Springfield here tonight. 3-1 delivery. And that will be ball 4. He walked him. So Sosa will head to first with nobody out. And got the second run at first. Potential run. And Harvey Ware, the center fielder, was hit by pitch in the first plate appearance of this game. And we got a runner. And nope. He will foul that one off. And the runner will have to retreat back to first. 0-1. And that changeup will miss outside. Now the count 1-1. So far, 40 pitches through the top half of 3 innings for San Antonio pitching. And not in time. He makes it to second. And it looked like he almost got him. Now a ball and 2 strikes. And got him out at first. And that's 1 away. But meanwhile, the runner from second will advance to third. And I'll bring up Johnny Flores. He was also hit by pitch in this game. And Jacob, by golly, I hope he doesn't hit any more batters here tonight like he did. Nicking 2 guys in this one. Oh, and 1, here it is. And that's going to be hit. And the second run will score. And Springfield now a early 2-0 lead. And Claudio Cedeno, the third baseman, 0 for 1 in a strikeout. And San Antonio now trailing the 2 runs. Springfield in this lead. 2-0 here. 0-1, here it is. And that's going to be hit. Right fielder chasing after it, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 33, Dante Shore.
And now bring up Dante Shore, the right fielder here tonight for Springfield. 2 runs here in this game. Springfield capitalizing. 0-1. And the changeup will be a count 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one, here it is. And he will swing and a miss. It's like he's chasing butterflies or even the rosin bag. My gracious. 1-2. Here it is.
Nope, that's inside.
And the changeup will even up at 2-2. Pretty good deal of fans here tonight. Top of the third as we look through our view of our camera behind home plate. I gotta say, seeing those camera shots are really nice, if I do say so myself. Two balls and two strikes. And he will swing and a miss. And that's what you call a swing bada. We head to the bottom half of the third. A run on one hit, no errors. And Springfield leading this one 2-0. Chad Taylor, the San Antonio Missions catcher, up to the plate now to start the bottom half of the third inning. And hoping to find a way to get on base and get the dugout ready to tie this game up and start pushing for a victory here tonight. And that one will go foul for strike one. Unlike last night, what we saw, Missions held the defense and won the game against the Cardinals 2-0.
1-1.
And I gotta say, that's a pretty good game. I mean, if you watched it, make sure you do, because they held their defense. So, a ball and two strikes, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2, here it is. And that looks like it's going to be trouble. And nope, I stand corrected. And the center fielder will get that one away.
Hector, number 63.
One away in the inning, a 2-0 Springfield lead.
Ball one, no strike.
Two-seamer out of the zone to our pitcher tonight, Jacob Nix. Up to the plate now to start off the bottom half of the third with one away. Did he held up in time? Yes, he did. He held up successfully for a ball. Now the count, 2 balls, no strikes. Two and 0. And that will nick the corner on that two-seamer. And 2-1 the count. Two and 1, here it is. And that's going to be hit. Center fielder chasing after it. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Billy.
And now bring up the center fielder, Billy Richter. The guy who started this game off with the bottom half of the first for San Antonio. And guys, this game looks like it's going to be quick here tonight. Missions look like they could get another potential shutout against Springfield. One and no delivery. And Richter's going to swing high.
1-1.
And now even up at 1-1. One and 1, here it is. And that's a ball inside, but low in the dirt for a ball. Now the count 2-1. And oh my gracious. Nope. That ball will go out of play the very last second. And that'll be 2-2. And ouch, that got him. And Richter will head straight to first. And you gotta say, we saw 3 guys getting hit. Saw 2 from Springfield, now 1 for San Antonio here. Tying run up to the plate. Now bring up Rodney Finch, our shortstop here tonight. And do got to recall that this will not be a 1-2-3 inning. And hopefully Finch can work his magic to tie this game up with a 2-run home run. And that will go out. He pitches out 2-0. Two balls, no strikes to count. And now be ball 3. Felipe Rodriguez awaits on deck. Three and 0. And that four-seam fastball will be inside the zone for strike 1. Three and 1. And that will be fouled off, and now the count is loaded up at 3-2. Three and 2, here it is. And protecting the plate, and he'll get another chance here. Base runner at first, 2 away. And he'll throw back to first, keeping eyes on him. Three, 2. And that's going to be popped up, chasing after it, the center fielder. And he will get there, and that's the inning. No danger done after the walk. We head to the top of the 4th. The Cardinals out in front 2-0. Antoine Aguilera, the catcher here tonight for Springfield, will start the top of the 4th inning. And I gotta say, we're nearly halfway through this game here tonight. Oh and 1, here it is. And that changeup will be 85 miles an hour outside, 1 and 1. 1 and 1, here it is. And that ball will go outside. Now the count 2 and 1. "55 pitches so far through Jacob Nix. And Michael Joyle awaits on deck for the Missions. Or for Springfield, I'm sorry. Oh boy, that'd be funny if he was on the San Antonio Missions team. That would be hilarious. He's like, what am I on this team for? 3 and 2, here it is. And that ball's going to be popped up, chasing after it, the right fielder. And that's the first out in the inning. Time to call into the pitch speed comparison and 1 hour differential. Jacob Nix being really impressive with his pitches. 95 over 94 for Brad Beckham. Michael Joyle, the Springfield first baseman, striked out in the 2nd inning, 0 for 1 here tonight. 1 man out, nobody on. First pitch, here it is. And that's going to be a base hit. And that's going to be trouble. He's around first, head for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will coast into third on a 1-out triple. And that's a mistake right there, as one of the players just missed the ball. So, gracious. You don't see that every day. It's like getting smacked in the face by somebody. Pitcher Brad Beckham in the box now. And gotta say, the return of the battle of the pitchers still continues. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And the Cardinals will score. The runner at third, and now they're up 3-0. Gerald Ryder, the left fielder, tripled and run scored. 1 for 2 here in this game. Now time is going to be called as here comes the manager out of this bullpen. And we're going to see a pitching change here, as that will do it for the starter here tonight. Down 3 runs, and he's on the line for the L if this continues. And gotta say, not the best of his performance here tonight.
Your attention, please.
Keenan McDaniel arrives on the mound.
Number 25.
1 away in the inning with a runner at second. And we're going to go to our commercial break as warm-up pitches being out here and tossed on to the field. So stay tuned for station identification. And we will see you back in just a few short seconds. Now we're back here with San Antonio Missions baseball on this Thursday night. Under a new pitcher, McDaniel will take the mound here. 1 away with the runner at second. 3-0 our score. And Springfield just jumping out in front here early. 0-2, here it is. And uh-oh. And that one is out of here, folks. And, well, wait a minute. We're going to have a intervention here. And they're going to see if that was going to be called a home run or not. And the folks from New York are going to have to review this play here. So they will head into the video room to see if that was a home run or not. And they're going to see what's going on. Now the guys are back from the video room. And it's going to be called a home run. There it is. And it stands right there, folks. And Springfield now up in front, a 5-0 lead here. Oh my gracious. Popped up. Right to the left fielder. And that's 2 away. And here's a look at your starting pitcher, Jacob Nix. And gotta say, he was off his game this evening. Not the best performance. And gotta say, just not the night for him to even think about this one. Center fielder Harvey Ware up to the plate now. 2 away and nobody on. 5-0 our score in a Springfield lead. I've got to say, confidence is what keeps the game rolling. And that will go out for the ball. 2-0. And time is going to be called here again, as two pitchers now being placed out. And now coming up to the mound, Ramon Cortez will relieve the secondary pitcher here tonight. Third pitcher of the evening for the Missions. And do gotta say that right there is pretty good. But not so good when you think about it. Right to second. And they'll throw him out at first, and that's the inning. Another shot here at this 2-run home run here. We played 4.5, and the Cardinals out in front 5-0. Felipe Rodriguez, the first baseman, was the first plate appearance that had a walk inside this game. We'll start the bottom half of the 4th inning here. And there we go, base hit in the center, and now they're on to the hit column. So San Antonio looking to come back in this one. And gotta say, let's hope they can pull the rabbit out of the hat and do a little magic tricks. Base runner, nobody out here in the bottom half of the 4th. And that 4-seam fastball at the knees for a strike to the right fielder, Edgar Aramis. Oh, and 1, here it is. And that's going to look like a double play. They get him out at second, and my gracious. And what would you call that? You'd call that a double play on the 3-6-4. And 2 quick outs here. My word. Well, you don't see that every day, guys. He had the ball at first. Guy gets picked off at first and throws to second. Nearly made it, but didn't make it that far. So, my word. This could be another shutout inning here for the Missions. 1 hit in this half inning. 2-0, here it is. And that will be outside for a 2-seamer. Now the count 2-1. Two and 2, here it is. And that ball will go out of play. And that nearly got him on the board. Instead, it's a foul ball in the very last second. 2-2. And that ball will go get fouled off in left. And now the count holds at 2-2. Hit to first. First baseman has it, and that's the inning. Only 1 hit in the inning, but nothing comes of it. We head to the top of the 5th. Springfield out in front, 5-0. Johnny Flores, the Springfield second baseman, singled an RBI 1-for-1 here in this ball game here tonight. First pitch of the 5th inning underway. And that's going to be hit to the hot corner. And they'll nab him out at first, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Claudio Cedeno.
And now bring up the third baseman, Claudio Cedeno. Strikeout, lined out, 0 for 2 here tonight. First pitch on its way. And that changeup will be inside the strike zone for strike 1. 0-1. Here it is. And that two-seamer is inside the zone for a strike. Now the count 0-2. Here it is. And a swing and a miss. That two-seamer got him out chasing. And that's 2 outs here to start the 5th inning. The right fielder, Dante Shore, singled an RBI, 1 for 2 here tonight. And gotta say, this could be a 1-2-3 inning for the Cardinals organization. And that ball will go in for strike 1. I'm gonna say Cortez starting to get his confidence, and that's what you need in baseball, is the high confidence, and strikeouts get you that confidence. 2 pitchers, Keenan McDaniel and Jacob Nix will be the first 2 pitchers that go out of this ball game with no confidence. So, gotta say, not the best night for those 2 guys, let me tell you. 0-2, here it is. And, uh-oh. Oh, dear. And that one is out of here, guys. And Springfield jumping up 6-0 now. And gotta say, look at that one fly. That one was out of here. And that'll bring up Antoine Aguilera, but he will get picked off at first from second, and that's the inning. Another run comes across here. We played 5.5. It's a 6-0 lead. Howard Ferguson, the left fielder, 0 for 1, a strikeout in the 2nd inning, will start the bottom half of the 5th inning here. And he's got a base hit. And hoping to change this around quick. Now San Antonio got a no-out base runner. And that sinker is inside, 0-1. Kenny McClendon, the second baseman, striked out in the 1st inning. Or should I say the 2nd inning, because that's what it says on your screen here. And that changeup will go outside, 1-1. And that changeup will be inside the zone for a strike, 1-2. One and two. And that ball's going to be hit. And that will go out of play, and that nearly got him on the board. One and two. Here it is. And now even up on that four-seamer. And now the count holds at 2-2. Two. Here it is. And the changeup now load up the count at 3-2. Three-two. And that strike three called. And he goes down looking for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Chad Taylor.
And now bring up the catcher, Chad Taylor. He lined out in the third inning. Here in this one. Now the count 1-1. Beautiful night as the sun will begin to set. The fans just enjoying a nice, comfortable evening. We want to also thank our cameraman. And did he held up successfully? No, he did not. It's strike 2. One and two, here it is. And that changeup will go outside. And now it'll even up at 2-2. Two and two, here it is. And that's going to be hit high. Center fielder after it. 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ramon Cortez.
And now we're going to have a pinch hitter here, Dustin Gonzalez.
Dustin Gonzalez.
Base runner at first, 2 away. And that four-seamer will be too high, out of the zone for the ball, 1-0. One and 0. And that four-seam fastball will be at the bottom of the legs. And that's strike 1. One and 1. And the changeup. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count. Two and 1. And that's a base hit. And that's right into center. And you got 2 guys on with 2 outs here.
The batter, center fielder, Billy.
And now bring up the center fielder, Billy Richter. He was hit by pitch in the 3rd inning. And hoping he can reduce the deficit to 3. Four-seam fastball outside on top of the zone, 1-0. One-0. And now even up at 1-1. And that will be a changeup, but it won't be called a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike to count now. Two and 1. And that's going to be hit to first. And they will get out of this inning unscathed. So 2 hits, but nothing comes of it. We played 5. Springfield out in front, 6-0.
Your attention, please.
Guy Shipman will be called in relief to start the pitching here to start the top half of the 6th inning. Michael Joyle, the first baseman, tripled and run 1 for 2 here this evening.
Michael Doyle.
Here we go with inning number 6 as a four-seam fastball inside the zone for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it is. And that's going to be hit to the hot corner at third base. 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher,
They call the third baseman a hot corner. And gotta say, that right there is pretty cool right there as they brought that one up. Brad Beckham up to the plate now as he singled an RBI. And swing and a miss. And battle of the pitchers here. And now the count 0-1. Oh and 1, here it is. And the four-seam fastball misses outside for the ball, 1-1. One and one, here it is. And that ball will get fouled off. And now he's in a 1-2 hole. One and two delivery, here it is. And that's going to be hit to first. And that's 2 outs.
Now batting, left fielder, Gerald Ryder.
And now bring up the left fielder for the Cardinals here tonight, Gerald Ryder. He hit a home run, a triple, that led to 2 runs on the board. And a four-seam fastball outside the zone for the ball, 1-0. One-0 delivery.
That's a ball.
And a four-seam fastball. Now the count 2-0. And hit to the hot corner. They'll throw him out at first. Yes, indeed, my good friends. And that right there is the inning. We played 6.5. Springfield still out in front, 6-0. In now, Ronnie Finch, a shortstop, had 2 flyouts. Will start the home half of the 6th inning.
Rodney Finn.
First pitch on its way. And that ball will go out of play and fouled off for strike 1. Beautiful Thursday night. Just look at the sky, guys. I mean, look at it. It's nice.
Ball, that's out.
And that two-seamer will miss outside for the ball, 1-1. Sun already set on this Thursday night. And that'll be hit to first. And that'll be a out on a 3 assisted. And that'll be the first out in the inning. Felipe Rodriguez, the first baseman, was a single in the 4th inning here. And gotta say, 80 pitches so far for Springfield pitching. And that one's gonna be popped up. Center fielder after it, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 12, Edgar Armand.
Edgar Armas, the right fielder, 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts here tonight. Four-seam fastball down at the knees for a strike. Now the count 0-1. On 1, here it is. Oh, ouch, that got him. And now Springfield and San Antonio are evened up at hitting each other. And youch. So 2-on-2 now. And that four-seam fastball inside the zone for Roger Serrano. Now the count 0-1. Oh. Oh, and 2. And swing and a miss. And that is the 6th inning. We played 6 full. And now we head to the top of the 7th. The Cardinals up front 6-0. Back here for Texas League Baseball on this Thursday evening. 6-0 our score as we give you the look here of our lines. And Mundo Sosa, the shortstop, a walk, a stolen base that led to a run, will come up to the plate to start the top of the 7th inning here for Springfield. And that slider will go out and will miss the catcher's glove for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 delivery. Four-seam fastball. And that will go outside for a ball. Now the count 2-0. Two-0 delivery. And the base hit. And now he's going to try to get him. And not in time as he makes it at second. And that's a no-out double right there.
Harvey Ware.
And now bring up Harvey Ware. And they'll throw him out at first, but meanwhile the runner at second will still hold on.
Now back, second baseman, Johnny Flores.
Johnny Flores, the second baseman, single and RBI, 1 for 2 here in tonight's contest. And that will be hit to the right fielder. And that'll be 2 outs here. But meanwhile, the runner will advance from second to third on the flyout. Claudio Cedeno, the third baseman for Springfield, striked out in the 5th inning, 0 for 1 here in the contest. 0-1 the count now. Oh, and 1, here it is. And, oh my gracious, there's another one. And that one is gone. And Claudio Cedeno unleashing a 2-run home run. And Springfield now a 8-0 lead. It looks like the Cardinals may have this one already inside the bag. That's their 4th one out of the park here today.
The right fielder, number 33, Dante.
And now bring up the right fielder, Dante Shore, who home runned a single that led to 2 runs onto the board. And gotta say, Shipman just losing his confidence after that 2-run home run. And now be hit to the hot corner. And the third baseman has it. And that's the inning. So we played the 7th inning stretch here at the ballpark. The Cardinals out in front 8-0. Howard Ferguson, the left fielder, singled in the 5th inning, 1 for 2, will come here and start the bottom half of the home 7th. The corner, and that's a ball and no strikes. Kenny McClendon, the second baseman, in the box now here for the Missions. And that four-seam fastball is outside the zone for the ball, 2-0. Two-0 delivery. And that four-seam fastball, 92 miles an hour, will be inside the zone for a strike. And the changeup will even up the count at 2-2. Two and two. And that's going to be line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they really got something going here. You got runners at second and third with nobody out.
Now batting, catcher.
So San Antonio looking to end this shutout right here, right now. Four-seam fastball, 91 miles an hour, called for the ball. And got to say, this guy, or Springfield, starting pitcher tonight. 93 pitches, 7 to 100. One-0. And that one will be fouled off, and he's now 1-1. One and one, here it is. And gracious, he's chasing butterflies with that pitch, and that's strike two. A ball and two strikes, the count here. And he will foul that one off. And now Brad Beckham, 35 balls, 61 strikes. Total of 96 so far through Springfield pitching. And he's still protecting the plate. And he's 3 to 100 pitches. One and two, one more time. And that's strike three called, one away. And the runners at second and third will hold on.
Now batting, the pitcher, Guy Shipman. Your attention, please.
Carlos Valentin will be called to pitch in here.
30, Carlos Valentin.
Here in this one. First pitch on its way. And that's a base hit. And that will bring in the runner from third. And the shutout will end. And San Antonio still has a big deficit to climb. And gotta say, the shutout will end right here, right now. Billy Richter was hit by pitch. The center fielder tonight for San Antonio. Bottom half of the seventh, 8-1, our score here. First and second. And already the Springfield pitcher already hits 100 pitches so far through this game. And that's going to be hit. Left fielder has it, and that's 2 outs.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Ronnie Finch, a shortstop, grounded out in the 6-0 for 3 here tonight. First and second with 2 away. And the four-seam fastball misses outside for the ball, 1-0.
Rodriguez.
And San Antonio making a push here. Oh my gracious. What a good way to do that right there.